Good morning, I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. This is week 5, day 3, and I've got big news. I weighed in using my new scale. I've been bouncing between 222, 225, 226. I weighed in this morning at 226.6. Keep track of your weight. Whether you go up, whether you go down, keep track of your weight. It's very important. I've got to tell you, I've learned more about scales over the past few days than I ever wanted to know or even realized. Someone looked at me and said, "You have eyes, but you don't see." And that is just so true. I never dreamed that, for instance, and I want my viewers, you listening to me now, I want you to try this. I never dreamed that moving your scale to different parts of your floor would cause it to register completely different weight. Now you may say, "Oh, that's bunk. That's BS. There's no way. If you weigh 250, I don't care if you put it in the dining room or the kitchen or the bathroom, you're going to weigh 250." Not true. And that's why, as I have learned, and you never move your scale. So once you have your scale in your bedroom, or once you have your scale in your bathroom, or wherever you keep it there. Don't move it. Because if you move it, you will weigh more or you could weigh less. It's a fact. Prove me wrong on this. Take me up on my challenge. Try it. And I'm not talking about moving your scale from your bathroom that's got tile on the floor to your living room that's got carpet. No. Just moving it 5 feet will make it register something different. Why? I'm not quite sure why, other than I would assume that the floor is not level and or is not perfectly level, so you may weigh more or you may weigh less depending on where you move it. The other thing that I found out that just blows my little mind, okay, is if you go step on 6 different scales, you will get 6 different weights. And don't ask me why, I don't know, but seriously, I don't know. And I actually did that. There is a retail box store in the area that has scales on display that you can sit on the floor and step on, and it'll register your weight. Well, I did that 6 times and I got 6 different weights. Is it the spring mechanism? Is it the I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, that you would think that 2 or 3 scales would give you the exact same weight, right? It didn't happen. And that's what makes this community really unique and special, is we help each other, but more importantly, we educate each other. I never dreamed that moving a scale from one room to another would cause you to gain weight or lose weight. I just, if you weigh 198, you weigh 198. I don't care if you weigh yourself in the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, the dining room. That's the way it should be, but it's not. So 226.6 as of today, week 5, day 3. Today is Wednesday. Is that an accurate reading? It's on a new scale. So I'm going to call it accurate. So my first goal is by next Monday to touch 225. And then my next goal after that is to finally touch 220, 219. This is an education for me, and hopefully you're learning a lot on this channel too. I would appreciate your comments. I would encourage you to take your scale that you currently weigh yourself on. Well, first of all, I want to encourage you to get a new one, because let me tell you something else I did that kind of blew me away. I called my doctor's office and I said, do you have someone calibrate your scale occasionally? And the individual said, well, we're supposed to, but we don't. I mean, that's kind of low on the totem pole. And I said, well, do you believe it's a correct statement for me to say that whether a person weighs 150 pounds or 450 pounds, the people that you weigh on a daily basis are all different weights and sizes, and that could stretch out the spring inside the scale or cause it over time to be very inaccurate. And the individual said, well, of course. They said, just as long as it's within a 10-15 pound range, we're okay with whatever weight it gives us. Well, to me, a 4, 5, 10, or 15 pound difference is unacceptable. I don't mind a scale being off a half pound or a quarter pound, or, but really 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 12 pounds, really? No, that's too much. So don't believe even the weight that your doctor says you are if they don't get their scales calibrated and make sure that their scales are accurate. So the long and the short of it is, go buy a new scale, because probably the bathroom scale that you use to weigh yourself on you've had for 5 or 10 years, and it's probably not accurate. Especially if you're going to start a water fast, because it is very important that we believe our scale, we believe what we're being told weight-wise. So that's my status for today. A lot of interesting news, good news. I'd encourage you to take your current bathroom scale that you use to weigh yourself on, and weigh yourself in the dining room and the kitchen and the bedroom and the bathroom, and pick 5 or 6 places to weigh yourself and see if the weight your scale says you are, to see if it varies quite a bit and how much. That may be one more indication that A, your floor is not exactly flat, and B, your scale is not providing you with an accurate reading as far as how much you weigh. And as a side note, let me tell you that I don't know why, but today I just feel really bloated. I feel like I've been drinking water nonstop for a week. Uh, I feel like I'm carrying a lot of liquid. And why my bladder would choose to store that liquid and not discharge it, I don't know. But and maybe that's a mind thing. There again, I'm not sure, but I feel really bloated today. Let me know how you're doing. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I update Monday through Friday. If you're going to start a water fast, and over 100 of you have now, weigh yourself 7 days a week. I don't weigh myself Saturday and Sundays. That's just a bad habit I've gotten into. But weigh yourself 7 days a week. And if you do that, and I get asked this often, and I finally got an answer for you that I'm comfortable with. I get asked a lot, how much weight on a weekly basis can I expect to lose? I have a great solution for you. If you take your weight each day and you add up how much you've lost over a 7-day period, and you divide that by 7, that's how much per day for you you can expect on average to lose. Now, some days you might lose a little more, some days you might lose a little less, but that's on average for you, given your metabolism, your body, given the way your body functions. That's a good rule of thumb to know how much you can expect to lose every week. And it's an interesting journey. I'm sure you'll agree. So stay healthy, stay happy, and always keep track of your weight. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know of any questions you have or any comments based on the information that I provided for you today. And I'll check in with you tomorrow.